On April 8th, 2024, the great state of Ohio will see a complete total solar eclipse. This once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to see a solar eclipse in Ohio will be one of the most spectacular things you have ever seen in your life in the sky. A total solar eclipse means the moon completely blocks out the sun, where you can see the corona of the sun and you can see stars in the middle of the day. The experience is really unrivaled. One of the best parts is Ohio, the entire upper part of the state gets complete darkness during the totality. One of the big advantages too is if you look at this map, many of the major cities, including Cleveland and Toledo, get hits. And one of the interesting places is in Wapakoneta, Ohio, where the Neil Armstrong Space and Science Museum is. They're going to expect 100,000 people to descend. So when you think, oh yeah, I'm going to go to Ohio and see the totality, I'll make reservations a week in advance. It's not going to happen. You want to make reservations way in advance. There have been cities and towns and hotels receiving queries 2 and 3 and 4 years in advance of the 2024 total solar eclipse. What's a total solar eclipse like? Well, glad you asked. When this moon completely blocks the sun, it blocks out the sun. You can see the corona of the sun. You can see the ring of the corona around the sun here, and the night animals start making their sounds. The crickets start chirping. The owls start saying, oh, that's weird, and they start hooting. The temperature will drop 15 degrees Fahrenheit from whatever the temperature is. It starts getting much chillier, like, oh my gosh. It's a really crazy experience to have that happen. Now also, when you see the moon crossing in front of the sun, make sure to look at the ground and white vehicles, because you'll see what are called shadow bands, where these literally snaking shadows will rip across the ground. And also, if there are any trees with leaves or pine needles, the light filtering through, they won't make little circles. You'll actually see little half moons of light coming through. It only happens during the partial eclipse up to the total, and then past that. Now, this is an important thing for you to remember, is you need to get these totally cool solar eclipse glasses. Don't worry, everyone will look just like you with these on. Why are these important? Because even when you're looking at the totality, or before the totality and after, even this tiniest sliver of sun will damage your irreplaceable, beautiful eyes, and you don't want to have that happen. So you make sure you wear these eclipse glasses until the moment that you see the diamond ring pop, and then the totality happens. Then you take these off for up to over 4 minutes where the sun is occluded. It is actually a very emotional experience. I've seen totalities myself, and it's still like, ooh, primeval freaky. Now there's something important, whether you have your camera or your telescope. Don't think you're just going to take off your telescope cap and put on your solar eclipse glasses and look through the eyepiece. You don't want to do that, because that sun power coming into your telescope or your camera lens basically creates a laser beam that will come out, and it could fry your glasses. Instead, check out links below in the description to the filters that you will need for your camera or for your telescope, that you put the filter on the front element, and then you can safely look through your telescope or your camera to get a spectacular view. So please make sure eye protection is absolutely everything. With the little kids and family members, make sure to purchase total eclipse glasses well in advance. Don't think you're going to get on the big retail site and purchase these bad boys a week before. It's going to be a real problem. Also, make sure to purchase these total eclipse glasses from reputable dealers and suppliers. Either a local store is the best, because they'll be the most likely to be proper, because in 2017, tragically, some disrespectable companies produced fake solar eclipse glasses that did not work well, and people received eye injuries. Please don't say, oh, I'm going to look at it with my black and white film or x-ray. There is not enough radiation protection and UV protection in x-ray film and black and white film to do that. Instead, Just get these inexpensive solar eclipse glasses that will protect your eyeballs. Now, that's a thing too, if you need to know when the solar eclipse and total eclipse is going to happen. And in my guidebook, I actually talk about that and show you in locations like, Cuyahoga Valley National Park, when it's going to happen, the times, what to expect. And that's really important because if you want to set up your camera and align it perfectly, you need to know what the elevation and the azimuth of the event is. So let me see, Marion, Norwalk, Sydney, Toledo. Now Toledo's good, but it's right on the edge of the totality line, and Toledo only gets 1 minute and 46 seconds. Recommendation, head south, get on the center of the totality line, and experience over 4 minutes of the total solar eclipse in Ohio. Please check out links below to the description of all the different things, including my Ohio Total Eclipse Guide for your viewing and camera and telescope safety. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Aaron Linsdau. I'm a professional photographer and adventurer. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel so you can get more info on the total solar eclipse in 2024.